Thank you, and appreciate everybody joining me today. Today, I want to talk about using restricted executive bonus plans. Basically, plans that can be put in place to help our business owner clients protect the human capital that they have that supports their business. If you think about all of our business clients and the businesses that we run, most of us and our business clients do a great job recruiting the right kind of people, high caliber, unique individuals that can help our businesses grow. And as we recruit, we also have to reward those individuals, making sure that we're paying appropriate salaries, other benefits, whatever it is that we need to be able to recruit the talent that we're after. Part of the problem comes in the retention area. When we have employees that can help, grow our business, maintain our business, and these employees become very key to our operation, are we equipped to retain these people and reward them the way that they need to long term to help grow the business, protect the business for the long haul? The common solution for most retention plans is just to offer more money. And this is okay. We do have to pay a competitive wage. And part of that competitive wage now has become more universal, and not only just universal, from one coast to the other, but sometimes international. But we have to make sure we're appropriately compensating our key employees. But this may not be just the best solution. As we look at ways to retain these employees, we may want to think outside the box and come up with better solutions that will help us retain those people. Today, I want to talk about executive bonus plans. Executive bonus plans are one of those simple plans that we can use to reward and retain this top talent. The best part of these plans is they're non-qualified. What this allows you as the business owner to do is pick and choose who you need to offer this plan to, who it would help create that retention in your key employees to make sure your business thrives. These plans are straightforward, easy to implement, easy to maintain. So it's not going to take a lot of effort on an ongoing basis to make sure these plans stay in place and are utilized the way we want. As you set these up, and you're putting the money into the plan, you as the employer can deduct the bonus that's being paid into the plan. As you deduct the bonus, the employee is going to pay income tax on the bonus received. And since we're using life insurance to be the funding vehicle for an executive bonus plan, there's going to be a death benefit payable to the employee's heirs, and that death benefit is income tax free. Now, when we're looking at a bonus plan, a lot of times in these employee retention strategies, it's not just paying more money, but can we put a vesting schedule in place? And with a restricted executive bonus, probably one of the best features is, as you're recruiting and retaining these clients or these key employees, you can put a vesting schedule in place that matters to you, whether that's a 5-year vesting, 7-year vesting, 10-year vesting, whatever that is that you want to put in place to retain that key employee. So if you think about it, we're going to give them an incentive with the bonus we're paying into the plan, but we're also going to put that restriction in place to make sure that they stay with your company as long as you need them in that position. The restriction that we're going to put on this is the employee can't access the cash value of the life insurance policy until they've vested, and completely vested whatever plan you've put in place. So if you think about, if it's a 5-year cliff vesting, they have to stay employed for 5 years, before they would ever be able to access the cash value. If they passed away during that 5-year period, of course, the death benefit would pay out to their family. So that's a great benefit for them. But the carrot is stay here, continue to work for the business, and vest that policy so you've got an excellent tax-free benefit to use for your retirement or whatever you need. So let's take a look at how these plans set up. So with the restricted executive bonus plan, like I said, this is going to be utilizing a life insurance policy on the life of the key employee. So as the employer will pay the premium to the insurance company. And that premium is going to pay for the policy on our key employee. So that's going to be an individual policy issued on the life of our key employee. Now, as that premium is paid into the policy by the employer, that premium is treated as a bonus taxable to the key employee. So there again, deductible by the employer, taxable to the employee, and the employee is going to have to report that as taxable income each year. But here's the key part. We're going to restrict the access to the cash value by the employee until it's vested. So there again, if it's a 5-year vesting and we want a cliff vesting, the employee has to stay employed and for that full 5-year period. If they leave, they can never access that cash value because it was never vested and the employer didn't ever remove that restriction. And that restriction is held by the insurance company, just like a lien against your home. If you have a mortgage, same principles apply. So let's look at this, how this would work for an employer. So let's take this case study. An employer wants to set up a restricted bonus plan for their key employee. Premiums of $25,000 a year for 10 years with the vesting over 5 years. And we're showing a graded vesting schedule over that 5-year period. So let's take a look at how this would look. The first thing we want to look at is we need to know what the employer's tax rate is. And then we'll also take a look and make sure we track through what our key employer or our executive's tax rate is. Of course, if you're in California and depending on the state you're in, these rates could be considerably higher, but we want to make sure that we get them accounted for. Like we said on this, the employer is going to pay a bonus or pay a premium into the policy each year of $25,000. So over that 10-year period, $250,000 of additional compensation is going to be paid out to our employer. As that $25,000 a year is paid into the policy at our employer's tax rate of 34%, that's going to be a tax savings of $8,500 per year. So the net cost, the net outlay from the employer is $16,500 for this key employee. So that accounts for the employer's side. Now, if we look at the employee's side, the employee in this case has a 31% tax rate, marginal tax rate. They're going to pay a tax on the bonus each year of $7,750. That is their cost. And that'll be paid each year as their net outlay. So if you think about that, $7,750 per year over the whole 10-year period of funding, that's $77,500. That will be coming from the employee's pocket. Now, if you look at the cash value, at the end of 10 years, there's, in the illustration, there's $262,538 of unrestricted cash value in the policy. After year 5, you can see that it's 100% vested. So the employee, as long as they stay there 5 years, it's fully vested. They have access to that money, and they can access that cash value income tax free because of the way the insurance policy is set up. So the benefit to the employer at this point, they've paid in $165,000 over the 10-year period on an after-tax basis. The employees paid $77,500 of tax to get this benefit, and the benefit for the employee at this point is $262,000 and change of cash value that they can access tax-free for whatever they want. Now, a benefit that we want to make sure that everybody understands, and especially the employer and employee understand, there's a death benefit here. And this death benefit protects the employee's family, loved ones, whoever they want to be the beneficiary of this policy. They're going to be protected. So at any time the employee passes away, the family's going to get an income tax-free death benefit to take care of them. As an employer, I want to make sure I have employees that are working hard for me. I want them to know that I appreciate what they do. And also I want to protect their family just in case. And this is a great way to get buy-in from the family to make sure that this employee continues working for me and doing the job that I need them to do. So it's a great win-win for the employer, win-win for the employee. So as we think about this, think outside the box. Yes, we can pay more money, but then the next employer may pay more. And where does it stop? If we can think outside the box and be creative in the benefits that we provide, we can create a win-win scenario for our employers, our employee clients. Everybody wins. And so this is a great opportunity to, help those that we're working for. I appreciate everybody getting on. If you have questions, feel free to reach out and we can talk in detail. Again, we'll talk more about things next week. Thank you.